The room itself is going to look like and feel like a hospital type environment. What's really exciting is that those high fidelity mannequins provide a really engaging experience for students. So it's meant to mimic the patient experience as much as we possibly can. Those are interprofessional opportunities as well as opportunities for nurses to learn with and from other nurses. In a simulation experience, what we've seen in the research is it's not just about the time that they spend in the simulation lab taking care of those patients, but it's about a really high quality learning experience where we first have some pre-brief time with their faculty member to prepare for the scenario, to look up any labs they might need to review, to understand the background of the patient scenario that they'll be engaging in. And we have 2 high-tech conference rooms that will facilitate that kind of learning. So in those spaces, the pre-brief and debrief rooms, students will both have the AV technology to watch the simulation live, as well as the one-way mirror where they can watch their peers in action. So it's a really engaging way to learn, to not just be the student who's participating in the simulation, but to be that student as observer as well. And so that space becomes that safe space, in the reflective learning happens then in that time before the scenario, and then the time when the simulation team comes back together and works with that faculty member and really thinks about the simulation. What happened? What can we do better? What should we learn from this scenario? That's really where the deep reflective learning takes place when we think about simulation activities. They're going to be engaged in a wide variety of different scenarios. So they might be preparing to discharge a patient from the hospital, and so in simulation they would do an appropriate assessment, they would do a lot of patient teaching, and they would make sure that patient is ready to safely transition home. And that's really a great opportunity for us to partner with our occupational therapy, our dietetics, our social work students, so that we can train now to have nurses who are a part of a collaborative healthcare team with our students in those other health disciplines.